Hi my dear students, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to 2023 board examination preparation video series. My dear students, so last night when I posted the live video, so many of the students said there was low voice, that means the audio quality was too low. So sorry for the inconvenience, and in today's video I am repeating few questions of the previous video, that is the 4 questions of previous video, and also further I am continuing to explain some important activity based and also concept based question. So my dear students, if you are new to my channel, do subscribe to my channel and also click the bell notification below so that you will receive all the videos which I post in my channel as early as possible. So this video, again this video is for both CBSE as well as state board students. So as both these boards are having examination, CBSE board students are having examination in the month of February, whereas the state board students, they have examination from March 31st. So for both the boards this video is definitely going to help. So in this video I am going to discuss about most important activity based questions and also some important concept based question which you can expect in the examination. ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು exam ಅಲ್ಲಿ expect ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay na? Yes. Without delaying much, let us start today's video. The first question is, look at the figure given and answer the following. Write the reactions involved. So you have to look at this picture. See, when we look at this picture, where we can see this picture, where we have seen this picture is related to the first lesson, chemical reactions and equations. So if you look at this picture, we have Bunsen burner, there is a tripod stand, there is a wire gauze, and we have the china dish which is containing the copper powder. So this is all we can see in this picture. So what is the question here? The question is, state the color of the reactant and the product of the chemical reaction. So what is the reactant here? So we have taken something in the china dish. What we have taken? We have taken the copper, my dear students. So what is the color of reactant? The copper is the reactant. So what is the color of reactant? The color of reactant is brown. So color of reactant is brown. You are going to write in the examination, the color of reactant is brown. What is the product? How do you know what is the product? See, we are supplying the heat to copper. That means we are burning the copper which is in the china dish. So when we burn the copper, it combines with oxygen. Copper combines with the oxygen. As a result of it, it forms copper oxide, my dear students. So now the product is copper oxide. So what is the color of copper oxide? The color of copper oxide is black, my dear students. The color of copper oxide is black. Okay, the first question answer is color of reactant is brown, color of product is black. Second question, write the chemical equation involved. What is the chemical equation involved? As I told, see, copper is combining with oxygen to form copper oxide. This is the chemical equation. Very easy. So now the next question is, can we convert copper oxide into copper? Definitely, my dear students. See, we have copper oxide, here we have copper oxide. So this copper oxide can be converted, that means we can get copper from this copper oxide. How do you get? By flushing the hydrogen. You all have learned removal of oxygen. So we remove oxygen from here, right? So reduction taking place. When we remove oxygen, copper oxide will become copper and oxygen will combine with hydrogen to form water. So we are getting the copper back, my dear students. So what is the question? Can we convert copper oxide into copper? Yes, we can convert copper oxide into copper. So I hope this question is very useful, because this kind of questions will be expected in the, you can expect in the examination. Okay, the answers are also given here. So once I completely explain, I will also share this in our Telegram group. Okay, so before getting this PDF in the Telegram group, you must know how to answer the questions, my dear students. That is very, very important. Let us now focus towards the next question, that is the question number 2. So when we look at the question number 2, the question number 2 is, my dear students, see, Janardhan prepares hydrochloric acid in his school laboratory by using certain chemicals. Janardhan has prepared what? He has prepared the hydrochloric acid. He has prepared the hydrochloric acid. Okay. He puts both dry and wet blue litmus paper in contact with this gas. Okay. So when he prepared this, what happened? He has taken this dry litmus paper as well as blue litmus paper nearby the HCl gas which is been produced, or HCl which he has been prepared. Okay. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಡ್ರೈ ಲಿಟ್ಮಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ನು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ವೆಟ್ ಲಿಟ್ಮಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ನು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ನಿಯರ್ HCl. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಫರ್ದರ್? ನೇಮ್ ದ reagents first of all which is used by Janardhan to prepare the hydrochloric acid gas. My dear students, tell me, how do we get hydrochloric acid gas? So when we add a salt, okay, when we take a salt and add a acid to it, we get hydrochloric acid. That is very easiest thing, you all know that. See, let us now take calcium chloride. Let us take calcium chloride. You can also take any salt. When I take calcium chloride and add sulfuric acid, what is the formula of sulfuric acid? H2SO4. So I am adding sulfuric acid to calcium chloride. What do I get? I get calcium sulfate, okay, and also I am getting hydrochloric acid. That is, this will be in the form of gas. So that is the first question's answer. Okay, name the reagents used. So what are the reagents used? Calcium chloride and sulfuric acid, or you can also write sodium chloride and sulfuric acid. When you add sulfuric acid to sodium chloride, you get sodium sulfate. See, same thing you will get Na2SO4, sodium sulfate you get, and also you get HCl. Anything we can add, my dear students. Okay, so you get HCl. What is my further question? State the color changes observed with dry and wet blue litmus paper. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತ HCl ಗೆ, whatever HCl we have received here, I am taking the dry litmus paper near this HCl and also I am taking the wet litmus paper. What is your observation is the next question. See, when I take dry litmus paper near HCl, it does not show any change in the color, my dear students. But when I take wet litmus paper changes. That is which color? Wet blue litmus paper changes its color. That is from blue to, it changes its color for red. What is happening? Why it is changing? Let us understand. See, what actually happens is, I will write here and show. See, when I take HCl nearby the wet litmus paper. What is wet? Wet is nothing but it contains water. What happens? HCl has came in contact towards the water. It has come in contact to the water. So, in the presence of water, my dear students, the H plus ions are dissociated from HCl. HCl aliruvanta H plus ions enagutte dissociate agutte. What is meant by H plus? H plus is nothing but acidic character. Okay. So, as a result of it, what is being formed? Hydronium ion, that is H3O plus is formed along with the chlorine ion. Okay, that is the reason wet blue litmus paper that is, it changes its color from blue to red. Okay, because H plus ions can dissociate only in the presence of water. In the absence of water, H plus ions cannot be dissociated. Okay, state the formation of ions when hydrochloric acid combines with water is the next question. So this is the equation, my dear students, that is HCl. When it combines with water, what is being formed? We got hydronium ion, that is H3O plus, okay, and chlorine ion is also formed. This is the answer. Very simple. Okay. So this kind of question definitely you can expect in the examination. So you must know how to answer these questions. So the next question is, my dear students, that is question number 3. What does the pH of solution signify? What is pH? pH is nothing but potence hydrogen. What does pH of solution signify? See, pH which measures the hydrogen ion concentration in a solution has the value 0 to 40. Correct? So it says whether the solution is acidic, whether the solution is basic, or whether the solution is neutral. So the pH of solution neutral is solution 7. Higher the hydronium ion concentration, lower the pH value. That means if H plus ions are more, then the pH value will be lower. For example, see, for example, I have solution solution with the pH value 6 and pH value 2. When I compare these two solutions, my dear students, both are acid, but which is more acidic? pH with the value 2 is more acidic. So that is what I am telling here. Higher the hydronium ion concentration, Here more H plus ions are there. So its pH value is lesser. The pH value is lower. Okay. So that is what this question is all about. So further what are they asking? There are three solutions, my dear students. One is solution A, solution B, and third one is solution C. See, these solutions have the pH of 6, A is 6, B is 2 and C is 10. Okay. I have written here only above A, B, C. Which solution is highly acidic? Tell me, very easy. Which is acidic first of all here? A is acidic and B is also acidic. Which is more acidic? Obviously, option that is solution B is more acidic. Correct now, because H plus ion concentration is more. Correct. Which solution will turn red litmus blue? Obviously, if red has to become blue, then the solution has to be basic. Then solution C will turn the red litmus blue. Very easy, my dear student. This kind of question will be asked in the examination. Okay. See, solution with pH value 2 is highly acidic and pH value 10 will turn the red litmus paper blue color. Okay. I hope you understood this question. So next question, my dear students, is based on again an activity. Okay. Observe the following figures. There are 4 figures. One figure contain ethanoic acid, next contain water, next contain hydrochloric acid, and next is sodium hydrogen carbonate. It is sodium bicarbonate we have here. See, arrange the given test tubes in the increasing order of their pH. Justify your arrangement. See, we have to arrange them in the increasing order of their pH. Increasing means there should be more number. Okay. So first of all, ethanoic acid, first of all, know what is this? Ethanoic acid is a weak acid. It's a weak acid. Water is neutral. First of all, you should know the nature of this. This is neutral. Hydrochloric acid is a strong acid. It is a strong acid. Okay. Then moving to sodium bicarbonate, this is base. This is base, my dear students. Now you only tell me which comes first. We are going to write according to the increasing order of their pH. So then we have to write first the lowest pH value. So first comes the HCl, next comes the weak acid, that is ethanoic acid, next comes the ethanoic acid, so the next comes the neutral one, that is the water, the next comes the sodium bicarbonate, next comes the sodium bicarbonate. So this is first, HCl is first, ethanoic is second, water is third, and sodium bicarbonate stands in the fourth position because its pH value is higher. So we have to write according to the increasing order of their pH. So the pH value of this is more. Which is more? The sodium bicarbonate is more. Very simple. Okay. Let's go for next question, my dear students. So the same answer is also given here. Okay. That is pH of hydrochloric acid is 3. So which is strong acid. Ethanoic acid is weak acid. And third, that is we have water. Okay. And the bicarbonates is obviously a base. Next question, my dear students. See, students added a few, this is added a few drops of universal indicator to 3 unknown colorless solutions. See, we have solution P, we have solution Q, and also we have solution R, my dear students. Okay, we have taken these 3 in the 3 test tubes separately. A student observes the change in the color as green in P, red in Q, violet in R. You can see green color in P, red in Q, R in, that is violet in R. So now we have to look at these test tubes, arrange these test tubes according to the decreasing order of their pH, my dear students. Decreasing order, that means lowest pH value should be the last. So first of all, you should know R turns violet. This is more basic. This is more basic. Okay. Compared to green, this is more basic. This is compared to violet, this is less basic. Okay. And this is obviously acidic. This is obviously acidic. Okay. So we have to write according to the decreasing order. So which comes first? We are going to write according to the decreasing order of their pH. Okay. So which comes first? The first comes the more basic, then comes the less basic, then comes the acidic. Okay. So first comes the R, next comes the P, next comes the Q. That means R is more basic compared to P, P is more basic compared to Q. Andre R ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, P ಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ P ಅನ್ನೋದು Q ಗಿಂತ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ because Q is acidic. Okay, very easy, my dear students. You have to know See, answer is also mentioned here. R is having greater basic value compared to P and compared to Q. Okay. So, the next question, my dear students, a student, you can observe here, yes, a student dropped a few pieces of marble in a dilute hydrochloric acid. What has a student done? He has dropped the marble in a that is to a dilute hydrochloric acid. The evolved gas was then passed through the lime water. So, if you read this question, you can imagine, see, we are adding marble. What is marble? Marble's formula is calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is nothing but marble. When I add acid to a metal carbonate, what do I get? See, general equation you know. When we add acid to metal carbonate, we always get a salt. There is a formation of salt take place along with the carbon dioxide and water. This is a basic product which is being formed whenever we add acid to a metal carbonate, my dear students. General formula gotirbeku, basic formula gotirbeku. Okay. So, when we add, what happens when we add HCl to the metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate, we get salt, carbon dioxide and hydrogen gas. So, which gas is released? You have understood now, carbon dioxide gas is released. So, the evolved gas was then passed to the lime water. What is the formula of lime water? You should know the formula of quicklime, the formula of quicklime and the formula of slaked lime, also called as lime water, and also you want to know the formula of limestone, or also it is called as marble. So, very important, my dear students. Quicklime formula calcium oxide, slaked lime calcium hydroxide, and also limestone formula calcium carbonate. Okay, very important to know these three formulas. If you know these three formula, it is easy to answer these kind of questions. It is very easy to answer this kind of questions. Okay. So, what are we doing here? See, firstly, according to the question, see, observe, we have taken marble, we have added the acid to this. What did we get? We got calcium chloride and water and carbon dioxide gas. This is a salt, we got salt and water and carbon dioxide gas. So, when this carbon dioxide is passed to lime water, that is calcium hydroxide. When it is passed to calcium hydroxide, what do we get? We get calcium carbonate again back. We get calcium carbonate and also we get water. Okay. That means here when we pass carbon dioxide to calcium hydroxide, what happened? The lime water turns milky white, my dear students. The lime water turns milky white. Okay. So, you can observe the answer here. See, when carbon dioxide gas is passed to lime water turns milky white due to the formation of calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Okay. And the chemical equation showing the reaction is given below. See, whatever I wrote now here, the same equation is mentioned here. Understand? Further, on the basis of this, they can also ask another question. If we pass the carbon dioxide, excess of carbon dioxide to this calcium carbonate, one vela illi bandiruvanta product ke, if I pass carbon dioxide in excess, my dear students, I will get calcium hydrogen carbonate CaHCO3. I will get calcium hydrogen carbonate. Very important. Okay. Yes. So, I hope you understood this question. The next question is, my dear students, see, a student takes solid lead nitrate. Based on this, definitely you can expect one question. What is the formula of lead nitrate? The formula of lead nitrate is PbNO32. The formula of lead nitrate is PbNO32. I have taken lead nitrate now in a dry test tube, my dear students, and I have heated. Heated means you write this symbol, it represents heated. What is the observation you can find? When we heat lead nitrate, we get lead oxide, and along with this we get nitrogen dioxide and also oxygen, my dear students. And you can also observe the nitrogen dioxide which is formed here is brown color fumes. It is brown color fumes. Nitrogen dioxide is brown color fumes in this reaction. Okay, very easy. See, white color, lead nitrate will be which color? First of all, it is white color. When it is heated, actually this type of reaction we call it as thermal decomposition. This is a thermal decomposition. Single reactant is undergoing decomposition to form two or more products, my dear students. Okay. So when it is decomposed, it forms lead oxide and it will form brown color fumes, that is the nitrogen dioxide, and also oxygen is formed. Okay. So moving to next question, my dear students, you can observe the 8th question is this. Based on this, many a times question is been asked in exam. Magnesium ribbon burns in the air to form white powder. Give the equation representing the reaction. Very simple. We have taken magnesium and burnt in the presence of oxygen. What happened? When we burn magnesium, we will get white color dazzling light. Namge white color dazzling light kanisate. So as a result of it, we get magnesium oxide. So which is in the form of ash. Ash agirutte. What kind of reaction it is? It is a combination reaction. 2 or more reactants combine to form one single product. Okay. Moving to next question, my dear students, you can observe the 9th question. The 9th question is, state 3 types of decomposition reaction with their chemical equation. Very important. Which are the 3 types of chemical that is the decomposition reaction, my dear students? See, 3 types are, first is thermal decomposition. The first type of decomposition is thermal. Second one is the electrolytic decomposition. And the third one is the photolytic. Okay, the third one is the photolytic. Okay, thermal, electrolytic, photolytic decomposition. When I talk about thermal, children, always we talk about heat. When I talk about electrolytic, we always talk about electric current. When I talk about photolytic, it is always related to light. Okay, and also you have to know, when I say thermal, my dear students, you want to know all the different types of, that is the chemical equation which we learn under thermal. Okay, one is the thing I represented here, you should know 3. Which are the 3? Heating the ferrous sulfate, heating the lead nitrate, that is PbNO32, and also heating the calcium carbonate. All the 3 reactions you must know. When we heat ferrous sulfate, what do we get? We get ferric oxide, that is Fe2O3, and we get sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. When we heat lead nitrate, we get lead oxide, that is nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. When we heat calcium carbonate, we get the calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. You must know about this, children. So all these three are important because these 3 are the examples for, they are the examples for the thermal decomposition reaction. They are the example for thermal decomposition reaction. Okay. So moving to see next, when I talk about photolytic, we have decomposition of silver chloride and also silver bromide. When we decompose these 2 in the presence of sunlight, so silver chloride, we get silver and chlorine, Ag plus Cl2, correct? Silver bromide, we get Ag plus Br2, correct? Very important, my dear students. So let me write this in an equation properly, in the equation form, and I will show you. See, decomposition of silver chloride and silver bromide, very important, and these silver chloride and silver bromide both are used in the black and white photography. Silver chloride AgCl and AgBr are used in the black and white photography. Okay, so this is how you have to write, and you should write sunlight on top of this, that is on the arrow mark. Last one, electrolytic decomposition. See, when we pass the electric current, you should write electricity on top of this. When we pass electricity to water, we get hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Okay, and the volume of hydrogen is more compared to volume of oxygen, because when I write water, in the water 2 atoms of hydrogen are there and 1 atom of oxygen is present. Okay, so yes, let us now go for next question. All these questions will give you more idea for the preparation of your examination. Okay, so the 10th question is, my dear students, observe, aluminum sulfate and copper sulfate solutions were taken in the 2 test tubes, that is test tube 1 and 2 separately, and we have added a few pieces of iron fillings to this. Okay, and the 4 students A, B, C, D recorded the observations in the form of a table as given below. So what we have taken? We have taken a, see, observe this table, we have taken iron, my dear students, we have taken iron. So this iron is added to aluminum sulfate, and the same iron is added to copper sulfate as well. Okay, when we add iron to the aluminum sulfate, iron being more reactive does not react with, aluminum being more reactive does not show any kind of change with the iron. So you have to look for that kind of option. See, option A says colorless solution changes to light green. Actually no reaction take place. Colorless solution remains unchanged. Yes, of course. Okay, aluminum sulfate does not show any change. Okay, so colors, this is also telling that changes are seen, so it is wrong. So here you can see colorless solution remains unchanged. So B and D is your now the option which you have to choose. So among B and D, which is correct, you have to see them. Second, when iron is dropped to copper sulfate, what happened? Copper sulfate is blue color. Blue color copper sulfate changes to green. Look at fourth, blue color fades away, they have given. So which is right option? The right option is option B, my dear students, because when we drop iron to aluminum sulfate, we cannot see any change. So colorless solution remains as it is, it does not show any change. Okay, but when we add iron to copper sulfate, blue color copper sulfate solution changes to light green color, because iron being more reactive, iron is more reactive. Okay, iron being more reactive, it displaces the copper from the copper sulfate solution. Okay, I hope you found this video very useful, my dear students. So in this video I have discussed totally 10 questions. Okay, and you might have seen, you can also check in your question paper, in previous year question paper. So whichever the concepts which I have taught you till now, the 10 questions, most of the questions are, that means most of the concepts are repeated. Most of the concepts are repeated. So these concepts might be asked in different ways. They can be asked in a different way. Okay, so you must prepare for both the activity based questions and also the important concept based question which frequently asked in the examination and which we feel important with respect to examination point of view. Okay, if you find this video useful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to share this video with your friends. So in tomorrow's video I will be discussing from the question number 11. From question number 11 I will be discussing in tomorrow's video. So you can also drop your comment and any of your doubts in the comment section which is given below. Thank you so much for watching my videos, my dear students. Stay tuned to my channel for your board examination preparation. Thank you so much for watching.